government has touted the last few years as the years of roads and touted what they called a significant achievement in the sector. But government now admits there is still a lot of work to be done given the number of roads that are still in a terrible state. Roads and Highways Minister Kwesi Amoakwata says if Ghanaians supported the E-levy, more roads can be fixed.
Pay taxes and contribute to infrastructure, so that if we pay taxes like the E-levy which was introduced, if it's supported, one of the key areas for the E-levy was the road sector. So if it had been, for instance, supported and we could have, it could have helped. You understand?
The government has currently received less than 7% of the originally projected 6.9 billion cedis it intended to raise from the E-levy. Government has raised less than 100 million. The minister also admits the challenge is due to unreleased budgetary allocations.
Your statement is true. I want to confirm your statement that we all know that, we do not get all the releases, as per the appropriation that we passed, and because we know the challenges, and it's not limited to any particular government, it's not limited to any particular ministry.
But the NDC MPs on the Government Assurance Committee have been hitting back at the responses from the minister.
I don't think the minister even in the first place had to say that. Because he cancelled the road tolls. And so if he knew we needed money to do all these things, why did he even in the first place cancel the road tolls? I remember in December when I encountered him regarding my roads, he told me, that honorable member, that is why we are asking you to approve the E-levy for us. As we speak now, is the E-levy not approved? And so he didn't even have to talk about it.
I wasn't too much impressed. All borders on the fact that it is about funding. But our issue is not about funding, it's about promises made by he himself on the floor of the House, and whether those promises have been fulfilled or not, as in accordance with our standing orders. Now, if he has made a promise, it means that he knows that there's funding for it or there's no funding for it. For him to come back and ask for another assurance within assurance, what is the guarantee that funds will be made available? So I'm not impressed at all. We are not here to play. We are not here to also witch hunt. We are not here to lay the blame on any of the ministries. But the E-levy has been passed. I mean, if he's talking about E-levy, it's been passed. So why is it not getting the funding for it? It means that government has not done its homework well. If government has done its homework well, they will not put all their eggs in one basket, which is called the E-levy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He comes try to give promises, but these promises are never adhered to. But let's hope that this time around the right thing will be done, because he's meeting a committee.
They have specific concerns with the responses of the minister. They say they are going to push to ensure that all these promises he made on the floor of the House, as well as the promises he made here at the Government Assurance Committee, will be met. They are also not satisfied with the minister blaming the underperformance of the E-levy. They say, well, they told the government that E-levy wasn't going to perform so well. The Minister for Fisheries, Hawa Kumsin, and Local Government Minister Dan Botwe are expected to appear before the committee on Wednesday after failing to do so last week. For Joy News, Kwiku Asante, Accra.